There's a lot of interesting truths in the Bible. And one of the things about the Bible is it tells us right from wrong. And so it tells us the things to do that are right. And we can know what is right from wrong from reading the scriptures. You can have, at any given time, a right to do something. You could have a spiritual right, a scriptural right. You could have a human right. You could have a citizen right to do something. But the question is it the right thing to do? Just because you have a right to do something doesn't mean it will always be the right thing to do. It came up in a counseling session not too long ago, sharing with a couple going through the stress of marriage, challenges of marriage. And there had been sin in the marriage relationship. And so the individual that I was speaking with said, I have a right by the Bible to a divorce. And I said, you actually do. The scripture gives you a right to exit your marriage by divorce because of the sin that has happened. But the question is it the right thing to do? Because you see, there are children involved here. It's more than just us two spouses. It's more than just a husband and wife. You got children involved. What's the right thing to do? And then, is it the right thing to do? I might have a right, but should I, in this season of my life, or whatever the situation is, should I exercise that right? I think we constantly have to come to grips with that question. The Apostle Paul talks about this in the New Testament church, and there are people who would only eat meat or only eat vegetables, and we call it the kind of argument or discussion theologically between the vegetable eaters and the meat eaters. And of course, they were talking about meat that was available in the meat market, but it came from animals that were sacrificed in demonic kind of ritualistic things. And the question became, is it right to eat those, or should we just eat vegetables? Well, you don't want to force what is right for you onto someone else. You have to make your own decision. But Paul was very diplomatic. He said, when I'm in the presence of those people who just eat vegetables, I'm not going to insist on meat. I'm going to recognize their right to be right in their own way about a situation, and I'm not going to impose my will on them. I think we need to live by that. You can, by all means, have a right to do something, but the question remains, is it the right thing to do?